this is not their home planet, because it's not completely red. Here we go. Report from orbit. We have explored the interior of the starbase and found it abandoned. Computer records show that the Ur-Quan put the starbase in orbit around this world after defeating the Chenjesu and Mrnhmrn. From what we can determine, the Chenjesu and Mrnhmrn, who were assigned to this base, set up mindless robots to run the station and then somehow return to the surface off their planet, penetrating the slave shield. Further analysis of the starbase's data banks show that the Chenjesu and Mrnhmrn were exploring synthesis schemes to create a hybrid race, half Mrnhmrn and half Chenjesu. The robots who run this starbase are armed and will not permit us to scavenge materials, so we are returning to ship. End of transmission. So we go here, manifest devices, and this.
We are the Chenjesu. We are the Mrnhmrn. We do not understand how you have penetrated the slave shield or why, but in doing so you have interrupted the process. Explain this intrusion.
Rockin' music, man. I came here to find out what you're doing down there.
Though your ship's design is unfamiliar to us, we now understand that you are of human origin, and so we will share with you our reasons for accepting the status of Ur-Quan slave. In 2135, our great alliance burned within the crucible of sentience. Though our fleets of armed starships held back the hierarchy's grotesque armada for many years, in the end, the Ur-Quan unleashed a power upon us that was so overwhelming, we knew we would be annihilated if we did not submit. This unstoppable power, this ultimate weapon, was a huge starship, an unstoppable battle platform built by the precursors in the ancient past. Your vessel shares some similarities in design to the Ur-Quan's battle platform.
Yeah, because it's a precursor.
Which they call Samatra, meaning Great Trophy.
Oh.
The Samatra was many times larger than your ship and bore weapons and defensive systems that made it invulnerable to all of our technologies.
Yep.
It remains a mystery to us why the Ur-Quan fought us for so long without using the Samatra. But when they finally brought the ship into combat, the Samatra incinerated our finest brood home vessels from 10 times our own ship's weapon range. We had no choices beyond submission or devastation. Before the Ur-Quan arrived to accept our surrender, we sent one last message to your people, a message suggesting that your species do as we Chenjesu and Mrnhmrn plan to do. We would accept the Ur-Quan's demands and become slaves until such a time as we found a way to destroy or neutralize the Samatra.
I see. Huh, that kind of a scam. Interesting. We're struggling against the Ur-Quan. Can't you help us?
We cannot be of any assistance now. We are in the middle of the process. I will explain.
Dude.
After we,
Please do.
Chenjesu and Mrnhmrn were defeated by the Ur-Quan, we chose to be encased in a single slave shield on this world. As soon as the Ur-Quan departed, we began the process. We initiated a synthesis of our two species, our two cultures, one crystalline, the other purely mechanical. This process, fueled only by the radiant energy of our sun, will eventually produce a new hybrid race. And when the process is complete, we will crack the Ur-Quan slave shield and emerge from our chrysalis like a winged insect unleashed from its cocoon. Then we will be ready and capable to deal with the Ur-Quan, their battle thralls, and their dreaded Samatra.
I kind of see a flaw in this plan. You said that it energized by the sun of your system. Isn't that the slave shield kind of preventing you to get the energy from the sun much? You know? I mean, it's turning everything red. It's the wrong spectrum, I would say. 7 hours and 40 minutes, that's what it took. I played Diablo for almost 8 hours today, and now I'm gonna start Diablo 2. Then I remember that the last two last levels were such a pain in the ass. I don't remember them much, but I do remember that they are difficult. When you get to the hell levels. That's where the game starts to be a dick. But why can't you help us now?
The complete synthetic hybridization of the Chenjesu and the Mrnhmrn species will require approximately 35 of your Earth years.
We don't have that time.
This extended duration is necessary because our synthesis mechanisms are dependent exclusively on the light of our sun for energy.
Yeah, but still got the problem. What if we could find some way to get you more energy? What would that speed things up?
What you describe is theoretically possible, but it would pose a great danger to us. The process must be executed as planned, or it may fail catastrophically. We would be destroyed.
Good point. We really need advice from you.
Our wisdom is available. Detail your need.
How do you think we can defeat the Ur-Quan?
You must find some way to destroy the Samatra. To do this, you will need a powerful weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. But that is not all. You will also require some way to distract the Ur-Quan, to give you the opportunity to use the weapon.
I don't exactly remember how to... Oh yeah, we need a talking pet. Talking pet to distract the Ur-Quan, but also a device that can destroy a planet. Kind of like the device that the Shopixki had. At least we know where to get that, because we were heard about a bomb, didn't we? Beat the cow level 2? No, I can't remember how to get there. Yeah, he's talking about Diablo 1. There's no cow level in the original game. Yep. In other words, find the Darth Vader. Thanks. That's enough advice for now.
Though your presence here is a painful intrusion, we will always provide advice whenever you request it, Captain.
Goodbye, Chenjesu. Goodbye, Mrnhmrn.
Goodbye, once and future ally, human. When the process is complete and we emerge from our chrysalis, I shall tell your grandchildren of our conversation this day.
If we're still alive. I mean, we got 3 years to go. Alright. Goody gumdrops. Now we know that. So we need to get them a device that has the power of the sun in the palm of their hands. Goodbye, Chad. Take care, Jump. Have a good day at work. Never beat LOD back in the day. My paladin could not survive for 10 seconds at Ball. Ball is difficult. But there is a strategy to him. There is a strategy to him. You just need to... With a paladin, it's kind of a tough strategy. You have to have the proper blessings going on. Can't remember how to beat Ball with the paladin. But I did defeat Ball with my werewolf druid because I had to It took a long while. I think the ending battle was an hour-long battle. Because I had to do a little bit of, you know, sacrificing my summoned bear all the time tactic. I will beat him now, so help me something. So help me non-disclosure entity. Or maybe, so help me redacted. Alright, so what we could do now is go to Syreen. See if we can get their help, now that we know the truth. There is a lot of Christian symbolism in Diablo 1. I wonder if that would get censored now. Nah, I don't think so. But most of it is based on Christianity. I mean, it is about demons and hell. So of course it would have some Christianity into it. But it's not supposed to be Christianity in it. It's a totally different world. The upside down burning crosses, etc. Yeah. At least that is diminished a lot in the other games, in Diablo 2 and 3. Because in Diablo 2 and 3, they mix up a lot of stuff into it. Besides, religious people are too sensitive. Anyway.
Yes, Captain?
They should relax. Talana, have you ever heard of the Deep Children?
Yes, I think so. Aren't they part of the Mycon religion somehow? We have recordings of Mycon hyperwave transmissions from the war. Pretty weird stuff. The Mycons just kind of rambled, never making much sense. They talked a lot about deep children and spears of light, but we couldn't ever understand what they were talking about.
What about the Puffball Whitbo or whatever? I remember Diablo being boycotted hard by the religious people, yep. But I don't think it's a problem these days. They're more relaxed today. Besides, it's only a video game anyway. What if I told you that Mycon Deep Children shatter planet crusts? Like your Syra?
What? What did you say?
I said...
Human, you had better not be joking. Syra is not a subject for Earth humor.
That's not
now,
Earth...
What do you mean, shattered planet crusts? How? That is what happened to Syra, yes. But we presumed it was a natural cataclysm. A meteor.
Far from it.
Do you have proof that it was something else? These deep children?
Yep. Alana, I have brought proof that the Mycon Deep Children destroyed your world, Syra.
Let me see this proof, Captain.
Look at these fungal egg sacs. We found them near a crustal puncture on a shattered world, which was Syra.
Great gods! These fragments, they are identical to the debris we found near the punctures on Syra. We never guessed that the fragments might be organic. To have survived re-entry, nothing organic would remain. Unless it was genetically constructed for this purpose.
Yarp.
And only the Mycons possess this capability. The Mycons will pay dearly for their crimes.
Yes.
We will not sit here and do nothing while the Mycon fiends are free to roam the galaxy, perpetrating their evil. You wanted our cooperation in fighting the Ur-Quan. You've got it. Provided you first help us seek our revenge against the Mycon race. Help us to destroy them.
Anything for you, baby. So what do I get for this, eh? Okay, so what do you want us to do?
Our first step is to get some mobility. We have some fine starship officers aboard, and they're all eager to go after the Mycons. But without our penetrator starships, we're totally ineffectual. So our first step has to be recovering our Space Patrol combat fleet. We know that the Ur-Quan didn't destroy them. They never waste anything. But we believe they have sealed them in some kind of deep vault in the surface of an alien planet.
Do you know where your ships are?
No, that's your job.
Great.
But maybe we have some clues to help you find them.
Okay.
The starship officers who flew the penetrators to the vault did so with total sensor blackout. The only thing they could use for navigation was the presence of the dreadnought fleet surrounding them. When they arrived at their destination and lowered their ships into the immense vault, they were transported to the dreadnoughts and only caught a split-second glimpse of the outside world. As far as they could tell, the sun was either red or orange. Based on the trip time calculations, the farthest they could have traveled is about 200 hyperspace distance units. Captain, we've assembled a small team of our most skilled officers. We will send them to your ship on board their own small shuttle. We feel that in the interest of efficiency, we keep our officers away from your crew, at least until the mission is over.
Yeah, you
As soon as you arrive at the vault, our people will take over, figure out a way to open the vault, and bring our penetrators back here.
I do like it also that you've named your ships penetrators. Subtle. Just remember, I do this for you, sweet cakes. If I die, just remember that I really like you. I'm gonna say that. If I die, just remember that I really like you.
Good luck, brave Earthling. When your mission is successful, maybe then we can get to know each other better.
Score. We better do this, boys. We better do this properly. Alright, off to heroism. And then noogie time. She wants to D, she wants to D, I mean, we will go get your penetrators. So at least she said that it's not too far away, so we pretty much need to go only to the right. And it is in the Camelo Pardalis, like Eldritch said, I think. It should be here somewhere. Epsilon, Camelo Pardalis, or Theta, or Zeta, or Eta, or Iota. Let's go to Epsilon. I think that's what you said it was. Epsilon? Into the enemy territory we go. I really wonder what that sound clip is that we always hear in the music and what they're saying. The voice sounds familiar. Heh, Ur-Quan bitches, we're faster than your ships. Nothing can catch Blobras. Welcome back, Goblin. What did I miss? I've been talking to the Syreen. I went and talked to the Chenjesu and Mrnhmrn. I met with the Mrnhmrn and I got all the information about everything. So now we know everything that we can do around here. And I got some Yehat with me. As you can see, I got 2 of their Terminators. I redesigned Blobra, so now we have only 2 cannons on us, but we have lots of... We have 4 Shiva furnaces and 2 targeting systems. So we're super battle ready. And now I told the Syreen about the truth. I met with the Mycon and destroyed all of them. And now the Syreen knows the truth about the Mycon, and we're helping them to take care of the business. We're gonna save some of their penetrator ships, and I will get some quality time with the commander. Hopefully. At least that's what I hope it's going to do. Yeah, quite a lot. Yeah. I managed to do quite a lot. And also you missed Vanderland and told us that he beat Diablo 1. And he's going to move on to play Diablo 2. Yeah. Whee. As soon as I have fed myself. Eating at 11 p.m. Nothing valuable here. Then I'm off to the east. Always to the east. So in other words, as the butcher says, "Oh, fresh meat for your tummy." Ah, energy. This must be it. That is a big thing. Report for surface. We have opened the subterranean vault which contained the Syreen Space Patrol penetrator starships. The Syreen captains have assumed command on their vessels and instructed us to rendezvous with them back at the Beetle guys. Or Beetlejuice. End of report. Alright. Off we go. Cheese sandwiches, yogurt, and coffee. Yes, coffee. Cheese sandwiches. Yogurt and coffee is a bizarre combo. Yeah, the coffee is for after, they are not meant as a combo. That fresh meat line has stuck in my head since I first played Diablo in the 90s. Yep. It's a memorable line. So easy to remember. Oh, fresh meat. I also liked that they actually made the butcher made a return in Diablo 3. Actually, what I should do is evade combat. Did the butcher return in D3? I can't remember. Yeah, he's one of the boss fights. And also, I'm gonna go meet up with the Pekunk. He's one of the bigger boss fights, so I think it's the last boss fight of, it's been a while. Yeah, chapter 1. Yeah, chapter 1. Need to get the Eternal Collection. You should. I have it.
We have set out to return home. Home to our loving but misguided brothers and sisters. Please, do not try to stop us this time. We are firm in our resolve.
You have left your Homestar systems unguarded. What if they are invaded?
Nothing but material possessions, Captain. We, the Kunk, having risen to the 99th septic plane, Plutted, are far beyond trapping our spiritual needs with crude matter.
Okay. Wasn't King Leoric the boss in chapter 1? Okay, the Butcher is chapter 2. No, wait. It is the burning floor where you fight against the butcher. Yeah, King Leoric is one of them. If you remember a fight where sometimes sections of the floor start to flame up and you have to get off of it so you don't burn yourself. That's where you fight the butcher. The butcher is the huge, flappy, fat thing that has hooks for hands that he throws and he rushes at you. That's the butcher. How do you know? It's called the butcher and he does the fresh meat. Yeah, Leoric is in chapter 1, but Butcher is the end of Act 1. Yeah, you fight the Butcher right before you get to the Fallen Star in chapter 2. Yep. Right before you find the Fallen Man. Yeah, Act 1 and before you start Act 2. Gesundheit. Can we find more Bekunk? Because apparently they're going back to the Yehad.
We are dedicated. We understand that you mean well, but...
Your truth is fruitless. The Yehad will blow you out of the stars.
No. We are certain that our Yehad siblings are spiritually prepared for our reunion. We shall proceed.
It's your funeral. Let's try the last option then. See what happens.
We are dedicated.
Didn't you know this is the year of the swollen moon? Bad time to travel.
It is? We are so glad you warned us.
It is?
We'll see you back in our home star system. Bye.
Oh, so easily persuaded. Can we find another Bekunk? See what they say. Actually, I should go back to Sol before I run out of gas. Before we run out of fuel completely. Oh, there's one actually coming at us.
The stars are in auspicious alignment. The various significant moons are in the correct houses, and ambient psychic energies are in balance.
Okay.
All is well, and the universe is at peace.
No, it's not.
Well, actually, 2/3 of our civilization has been decimated by the Ur-Quan. But besides that, all is well. It is good to see you again.
All is not well if you haven't noticed the situation. Not to mention that you're about to get rid of the rest of you if you go to the Yehad. What's news?
If there was such a thing as coincidence, I would say, what's the coincidence that you should ask? As it is, everything is for a reason. Clearly you ask because you are meant to ask. Just as I am meant to tell you that there are several fine Bekunk ships waiting for you at our homeworld. Use them in good health.
Right. Adios, Bekunkos.
Goodbye, Captain. When the crystal stairs once more rotate into harmonic union, we shall meet again.
I also enjoyed the sauce. What? Do not forget to enjoy the sauce. Do the star planetary constellations affect you in this game in an astrological way? No. Not at all. The Bekunks are just highly glorified fortune tellers that can see through all of the dimensions, where they can get their signals and they can tell you all that is well. But if I continue to talk like this throughout all the streams to annoy the heck out of you. But the Yehad have overthrown their queen. Nope. Are now defying the Ur-Quan. Yes. It should be safe for the Bekunk to return, right? Nope. If you don't remember, the Yehad hate the Bekunk. Miss Bucket is a Bekunk. That explains a lot. Yeah. The Bekay residence lady of the house speaking.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Me too, because I only got 3 fuel and no credits to my name. There, have this.
Pretty small amount, Cap.
Dude, we got 14,000 brew in store.
We shall await your return, Captain.
Stop your complaining, dipshit. Dickwad. Nerd. Idiot. Stupid. So let's see, maybe I do need the 210 fuel because we do a lot of traveling anyway. So, 1 targeting system away. Let's put in the high efficiency fueling system after all. There's a way to help them become friends. Okay, if there is, do let me know. Because I didn't look at that, if we can help them become friends. I mean, 1 targeting system is enough, I think. In the perfect playthrough, the Jihad even elect a Pekunk as their new ruler. Okay. But I think we're gonna leave that for next time. I think this is good enough for me right now, because we just returned here, we are fully fueled, fully crewed. And, yeah, we should be getting back to Beetlejuice. So maybe I should actually... I'm gonna do that first. Let's go do Beetlejuice first. Now I'm fed and happy. Off to kill demons. Bye-bye. Take care, fat lad, and enjoy Diablo 2. If the captain has ignited the Jihad of Revolution, the Pekunk will enter the civil war on the rebel side and emerges victorious with the Pekunk taking the high perch. So I should let them just go there. Okay. I just bought D3 Eternal Collection off eBay right now, new and sealed on £22. Wow, that's cheap, super cheap. Right. Manifest devices. Got lucky with the new listing, yeah? Super lucky. I mean, the normal Blizzard store, the Eternal Collection goes for like $60. And that's like buying from them. Check the seller's feedback before buying. Everything seemed okay. Good. Good. Otherwise, normally I don't trust new listings, yeah. They can be very, 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 very... what's the word? Dodgy. At best. Non-trustworthy. Usually. Alright, Syreen, we've got your penetrators. Shall we go take care of some Mycon? Was free postage too. That's even a better deal.
Good. Now we can proceed with our plan for revenge against the Mycon.
The penetrator is
From
not really
our
good.
analysis of the deep child fragments you showed to us, and a review of the recorded Mycon transmissions from the war, we've established the kind of world the Mycons desire for their hideous, deep children. They need a planet like your Earth, or our Syra, one rich in water and oxygen,
Although
and
we don't
possessing
really
a
breathe
molten
oxygen.
active mantle. Our plan is to lure the Mycons to such a planet, and then attack them when they least expect it.
We do need
We
oxygen,
know
but
of
it's
just
not...
such a world. When the Ur-Quan were analyzing their massive planetary data to find a new home for my people, one of the close candidates, ranked just below Gaia, was a blue world orbiting close to the star Organon. Captain, we need your services again. Here is what you must do.
Do tell.
You must go to the Mycon and tell them of this world.
Okay.
They will find that the world is suitable. And when they go to Organon, we shall be there, waiting for them. Then we shall destroy them.
I like your plan. So, what if I die doing all this dangerous stuff? What about us?
I'm afraid both our duties will be dangerous, Captain. We may never see each other again. But for now, at least, there's this. That's more like it. Now, let me help
Cover
you
your
out
eyes.
with this. Yes. Now, aren't you a lot more comfortable?
I see. Well, in the spirit of interspecies communication, let me just say cowabunga. Oh, hell yeah, Goblin. We're getting some good times with the commander here. Hey, what have you got in mind here?
Well, to start off, I thought we'd do something like this. Unless your species isn't limber enough.
Oh, trust me, I'll get limber.
Then I thought we could move on to something a bit more like... this.
Well, I like the sound of
After
it.
you've recovered, I thought this might be fun.
Ah, my back!
Thought we could try this.
Oh,
Even though I've
baby.
never done it before.
Boy, oh boy, they never taught me stuff like this back at Unzerwald. What happens if I do this?
Does that answer your question?
Boy, oh boy, they never taught me stuff like this back at Unzerwald.
Then let me teach you what you need to know. We will begin with the fundamentals of basic Syreen physiology.
Sounds good to me. Are you sure this is okay? Nervous.
Please don't worry, my darling human. We have all the time in the world, and my door locks securely.
I like the sound of that. Did the original have all the speech? Nope. The 3DO conversion had this speech. And this is where that's where the speech is taken from the 3DO console version. Oh well, I guess I don't have much more to say, do I?
Then stop wasting your lips on words, you silly fool, and come here.
Several hours later.
Several
Goodbye,
hours
Captain
later.
darling. We each have our jobs to do. Now you must go. But you will remain always in my mind and heart and deep within me. I know that someday, when all this madness has come to an end, we will be together like this again.
Madness? This is Star Control! Is that the only difference between this version and the original? No, the music is totally different in the original. I mean, this is a remaster version. Like, in all of this music is remixes. The hyperspace music is totally different, quasi-space is totally different, even all the species musics are totally different. Graphics are the same. These are a little bit remastered. More, just think of more, kind of same quality actually, now that I think about it. So they didn't do much changes in the graphics, at least. Not that much. But there are mods and such that you can add to the game and they change a lot more things. But this is just the, pretty much the vanilla version of the game with just bug fixes and such done to the game. And added music, well, the remix music and the speech.